And 3, 2, your mama.
And it's already started.
Start. Oh, lame.
So, what's next? Oh, yes, this is awesome. All right, remember how we were talking about last week how pretty soon you won't be able to play games on your Samsung because it's designed for Acer monitors and stupid shit like that? Well, apparently, Oculus Rift updated their firmware to include very strict DRM. And the only way that the person who made Revive, which allows a user to use Oculus software on the Vive, the only way he could get around their new firmware was to completely disable their DRM. So now you can pirate their entire library. And in this article, this is from The Verge, James Vincent, the guy, LibreVR, that's a play on open source software and VR, said that he doesn't promote piracy, but he saw no other way to keep them from locking down their ecosystem, because he doesn't want them to lock down their ecosystem. That's completely counterintuitive. The more people who can access your software, the better, and why don't you fucking get it? And I agree.
But that's not his decision to make.
It is if he can subvert their DRM.
Then he's supporting piracy.
I mean, maybe. He encourages people not to pirate their stuff, but that doesn't really do anything. But he just... It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, there's some really cool software that's on the Oculus Store, which is pretty much just as bad a platform for gaming as Windows 10. And if you bought a Vive, well, fuck you. You suck. You can't do it. And it's just like making display proprietary software. It doesn't make any sense. Or graphics card proprietary software. It doesn't make any sense. The more people who can have your software, the better. The more, if you open up your software to the Vive, you'll sell more software. And we all know that software is where hardware makers make their money. This has been known for a long, long time. So I don't understand. It's the Facebook effect.
Right. But it's still not his decision to make. So by doing this, he is indeed supporting piracy. You can say what you want.
No, he's facilitating piracy, which is worse than supporting piracy.
Okay. You can say what you want, but if your actions take you in a different direction, then that's what's actually happening. Mm-hmm. If I tell you I'm not stabbing you as I'm stabbing you, I'm still stabbing you.
Right.
Blood is still flying from you. So if they want to... I hate DRM. Can't stand it. But if they want to lock down their own stuff and make their own system proprietary, that's their decision to make.
It is. But if they can't prevent if their DRM is so weakly implemented and they can't prevent people from subverting it, that's also on them.
I agree. But it's if they want you to play only on their platform, to me, I equate it to being no different than Xbox or PS4. So that's just me.
Well, I mean, Mark's missing out on the Uncharted series right now, so I know he's got an opinion on this.
Right? It was all gibberish. I listened to every bit of it, and it was like jibber jabber, jibber jabber, jibber jabber. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Digital rights management, Mark. It's like when you play a game, but you have to log into the internet for it to verify that it's your copy of the game before you can play.
Even if it's an offline experience. Yeah.
Right.
That's a form of DRM.
All right.
So basically Oculus wants to start a proprietary software war, much like Xbox and PlayStation, where you can only use certain software on the Oculus, not on any of their competitors' hardware.
Okay, what's wrong with that? That's what everybody does.
But it's a bad idea.
I mean, I
There
guess.
are many things wrong with it.
I mean, but it's just a lot. Everybody does it.
But
that doesn't make it okay.
Okay.
I mean, agreed it doesn't make it okay.
If every third person was a rapist, that doesn't make it okay.
I think the numbers are much lower than that, Clay, but the numbers are much lower than that. But I understand, but doesn't everybody do that?
PC
I can't stick a PlayStation 4 game.
They don't care what hardware you have. They don't care what graphics card you have, what CPU, motherboard, hard drives, tower. They don't care what you have. If you have a PC, you can use our software. PC is the only open platform remaining.
I mean, agreed, and it's got hundreds of millions of players. But how many games come out and just flop completely and burn on the fucking PC because something's fucked up with it?
Lots of them, but that
doesn't
have anything to do with PC.
Agreed, but it's the only open media that's your shit won't work on. I mean, I never had a problem with the Xbox or the PlayStation. You just put the fucking game in, and that bitch comes on, and you just play the fucking game.
Most of the time.
Well, okay, like 99% of the time?
I don't know. Did you try to play Homefront?
No, I did not try.
Because it's pretty fuckered.
No, I don't. But I'm not. When's the last time I even bought a shooter? I guess
you have faded into the darkness.
I was going for it, bro.
Oh, it's fading into the darkness.
Fat ninja.
Go on. Sorry, Mark.
I mean, no, it's all good. But no, I'm just saying. I just don't understand. I mean, I can understand why you would see it as a bad thing, but everybody does it. I just don't understand.
Here's the weird part about it. I have defended DRM and platform exclusivity many times.
Yes, you have.
I think this is the wrong situation to do it. With VR, you have a very small adoption audience between all platforms. There's not going to be a lot of people compared to the general users that are using a VR headset. And if you restrict your software to your platform in these early stages, you're going to discourage people, not encourage people. Not to boot, the Vive is, by some consensus, a better piece of hardware. It has a better resolution, a better field of view. It has the tower and room concept technology. It's a better system. So you've already got that working against you as the Rift. And now you're going to shut people out of your software because they don't have the right hardware. It's just a bad move. Right or wrong, I don't think it's wise in a business perspective.
I mean, is the Vive going to allow you to do that?
The Vive uses the Steam store, and Steam doesn't give a shit what hardware you're using.
Yeah, but, I mean, can they get Oculus Rift shit on the Vive?
That's the point. They can't. Well, they can now because somebody busted their DRM, like, in a day.
Well, then there you go. Fuck y'all then. That's what you get. Have better DRM?
All right. All right. That's where we're at then.
To your point. But it is what it is, dude. So they want to be... I mean, you're right. It's probably a very small market, although we've talked about it many times. People whining they're not even getting their pre-orders and shit. So there must be some kind of market that they can't keep up with it.
Yeah, well, Vive has kept up with their market just fine. Think about it.
That's fair.
Of the 1.1 billion total gamers in the world, and of course that counts mobile gamers. Like, there might be 150,000 tops. I'm betting that's a very high number, but let's say there's 150,000 VR users. That's not even a drop in the bucket. That's like throwing a gallon of milk in the ocean.
But it's a big enough drop to make money.
Yeah.
Ish. Because you got to realize that that's breaking down into 2 or 3 different platforms as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
So, and I'm sure that after the debacle with not getting pre-orders, but pre-orders going to Best Buy, that Oculus is suffering from that, at least in some small degree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care. VR's dumb.